Come join me in the heart of the Deep South right here in rural Alabama. I'm going to take you through my day with me, let you see what it looks like. I usually say let you have a look into the window of our lives. Perhaps I should say the screen door of our lives. I want you to be able to see, hear, and feel like you're right here in our small town with us. I'm a simple Southern gal, and we're a simple Southern family. Y'all come and join us for a day in the Deep South. Hey y'all. Good morning. I'm changing the cushion cover on one of these cushions because there's a little bit of an accident with, y'all are playing Play-Doh with some apple juice this morning. That's one of the things I love about this couch is I can just unzip the covers off these cushions and wash them. So I put the extra one I have on. I gotta put the others in the washing machine. It is a beautiful day today. I am headed to go pick up some nails. Got a few things that we're going to be working on today, doing today. My dad is here. It's still early in the day, and he is helping me with the rails on our front porch. Things get so busy, and there's so much to do, and, you know, you prioritize things differently based on where they stand. And we got the front porch built, but we never finished the railings, and then there was just other things that needed our attention. We never use that porch. Well, I say never. We do occasionally. But because we don't use it a lot, other things got prioritized over it. And it just needs to be finished. And so Dad was here helping me with my farm stand. And he said, well, I'll help you with your rails on your front porch too. So he is helping me with that. But we need some different nails that I need to go pick up. I have really enjoyed working on some different things with my dad. He's really good at this stuff. And it's fun just to spend the extra time with him. I've also got some other things on the list for today. I've got some paperwork that I need to take for our farm stand and get it dropped off so that all that's done. Now I'm headed up here to this little local owned store that's just up the road to see about getting the nails. I also really need to stay in the farm stand today. Audrey wants to do it, and I'm sure she will help with some of it. She can help stain the porch too, but she had a little accident at softball practice and broke her fingers, or her thumb, and she has a big splint thing on it trying to keep it straight. We were a little worried that she was going to have surgery. Praise the Lord, as long as it stays like it is right now, as far as the way it's positioned. We got to go back in a week and a half or so to have it looked at again. But if she can wear the splint and keep it in position, then she won't have to have surgery. So praise the Lord for that. But I just don't know exactly how much she would be able to do when it comes. She's still painting. She's still been painting signs. That girl, nothing slows her down. Oh, and I have a BUTCHERBOX that's supposed to come in today. It's going to look a little different than some of them I've gotten in the past. So I'll show that to you when it gets here and explain why it looks a little different.
Why are we here?
Huh?
Why are we here?
We got to get some nails.
Didn't have these back in my day.
Back in your day, what, you have to do the pushing kind? Oh, me. He said, this thing rolls. We didn't have these back in my day. Are these tomatoes $1.99 for a 3-pack too? Y'all, I don't know that I need more tomatoes. Who am I? Of course, everybody always needs more tomato plants, right? I don't have any Cherokee purple. I started most of my tomatoes from seed and then picked up some Lemon Boy. I always get those as starts. But maybe we'll get some more.
There you go.
Get some cabbage too. He's putting it in a, he's got some small blocks that he's nailing into the porch to connect the posts to. I got what we need. Got some extra things we wanted, like the plants. And you know, it's one thing about these little small town businesses. They're so willing to help. They helped me find exactly what I needed. And just, you know, super helpful. That makes a difference. I need a number 9. Did you see sausage or bacon?
Sausage.
A number 9 combo with sausage wrap. I need an order of pancakes. We get a sausage biscuit and 2 bacon biscuits. Look at our porch rails. Didn't Dad do such a good job? And I have some solar lights ordered that should be here soon that we're going to cap these 4x4s with. And then we have the stain. We're going to stain the porch the same color that we're staining the farm stand. And it's Cordovon Leather by Cabot. And so that's what, I let Audrey pick it. That's what she picked. And we're going to match the porch to the farm stand. I also have a paint color picked out for the front door. If you remember, a while back, I had talked about painting the front door, had picked a color, and then I could feel my style changing a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I thought, I must sit on this for a little while before I paint the door this color, because I'm just kind of feeling like I might not like it that color very long. And sure enough, I have changed my mind and picked a new color that I've got some samples and looked at it and have been thinking about it for about a week or so, and I'm going to go back and get the paint to paint the front door. So we'll have our farm stand done and our front porch done and stained and the door painted. I got some azaleas to plant across the front of the house. Getting some of those things done, giving it a little curb appeal. Here's a real quick peek at some of the signs Audrey's been working on for the farm stand too. I'm gonna put these plants over here with these and get everything watered. I could probably still go ahead and water it. It's early enough, or I'll wait till this afternoon. These are the lemon boys that I had already picked up. I got Cherokee purple and I got some cabbage today. And these are azaleas for the front of the house. You know, getting all those things done. Autumn starburst.
Okay. Which one?
Oh, look at all their plants.
Yeah, let's look at all their plants over there.
Wyatt said he wants to go through the purple one.
If you can see, they got some nice flowers over there.
Flowers!
Don't worry, guys. We're about to drive past them. You can see them. There's the flowers.
That's Glover's produce. They probably got some produce out front.
And then water.
Yep, look at them watermelons. While we were in town getting some stuff done, we decided to come over to the park for a minute. It's such a pretty day. Why not? I got most everything done that I needed to get done. There was one place that was still closed for lunch. If we're still around here when they open back up, I'll go today. If not, I'll come early next week. That'll be all right too. What'd you find?
How the boys get over there?
Oh, they walked over there.
I just look at that. Yeah, let's go get that. You might walk.
These are the days, y'all. It's not always easy chasing around little ones, but just to watch their excitement over the little things, to be here with them as they're learning new things, having good times, making memories. These are the days. I said it's not always easy chasing little ones. I should have probably said it's rarely easy chasing little ones, but it's always worth it.
Almost got this.
My ButcherBox order's here. Let's go open it up. We got us a new stand-up freezer because we needed the extra freezer space. We will be going to pick up our side of beef sometime this week. And that's one reason why this ButcherBox is going to look a little bit different. There's not going to be much beef in here because we are going to pick up beef. My brother-in-law finished it out and took them to the processor, and we should be able to go pick that up this week. So there's not going to be a lot of beef in this box, and normally I do. When we were running low, I was using ButcherBox to stock up on beef, which is so good, by the way. We had gone, all of my steaks were frozen, and we wanted a steak on the grill the other night. And I run to the store to get some charcoal. I was like, I'll just grab some steaks while I'm here. Well, we cooked them, we ate them, and Justin said, where were those steaks from? And I told him, and I said, they weren't ButcherBox steaks, were they? He said, no, they were good, but they were not ButcherBox steaks. He noticed and picked up on it, and I had already been thinking it myself, that they were good, but they just weren't our ButcherBox steaks. So anyway, this box will not have a whole lot of beef in it, and that's why we're going to be getting some beef next week, our side of beef. Let me show you what I did get. We love ButcherBox for the convenience of having it delivered right to our door.
Mom.
Told you it tastes really good. It's really good quality meat.
Hey, Mom, I got Play-Doh in his mouth.
You got Play-Doh in his mouth? Oh, you sure do.
It's open and closed.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a pterodactyl.
Yes, it's a pterodactyl. Take your Play-Doh back to the table, okay? I'm going to go ahead and be putting it in this freezer. This freezer doesn't have much in it yet, but it will be full soon. So, ButcherBox runs specials where you can pick something free to get in your box, every box you order for a year. And right now you can either get salmon. This is wild caught Alaska sockeye salmon, sustainably harvested in the pristine waters of Bristol Bay, Alaska. So there's 5 to 8 individually wrapped portions in here. You can also choose to get chicken breast. This is the ButcherBox organic boneless, skinless chicken breast. And when you choose your items, I've mentioned this in ButcherBox videos before, and I'll link some of them in the description box if you want to see some of the other things I've gotten. But say you choose the box that has 6 items. Well, this would be 1. So the chicken breast is 1, and it comes with 3 different packages of chicken breast. No antibiotics ever, organic. Or you can choose the grass-fed beef steak tips. These are really good. I put these in some beef stew a week or 2 ago, and it was really good. We grow our own chickens. We usually process those and leave them whole in the freezer. So I like to get their chicken thighs. They're delicious. And when we want to do something like our chicken teriyaki noodles, I can pull out a pack of these chicken thighs, and it's also a great way to feed our large family with 1 single pack of chicken. Like I can take just 1 of this, it's a 3 count like the chicken breast, take just 1 of these and turn it into a whole meal for our family of 7. And this is organic, free range, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. This is the ground lamb, no antibiotics ever, 100% grass fed. This one comes in 2 1-pound packs. I knew we would have plenty of ground beef, but we like to put that ground lamb in some things like shepherd's pie. We've also done meatballs with the ground lamb. That was really good. So I wanted to get a little bit of that. This is a boneless center cut pork loin roast, a half roast. This is a pretty good chunk of meat. It's 3.21 pounds. So that'll make a good meal, probably with leftovers. I think it was last month I got the chicken breakfast sausage, and we liked it. It was a maple chicken breakfast sausage, fully cooked, kind of same concept as this, but several of the people in my family said it was a little too sweet for them. So this time I got the fully cooked pork breakfast sausage patties. No nitrates or nitrites, which is something we watch for. This bacon is one of our favorite things we get from ButcherBox. Make sure you try the bacon. This is the one that comes in a 3-pack. You can get one that's just a single pack. I think it's thick cut. This is the Applewood smoked uncured bacon that comes in the 3-pack. This is a family favorite. And again, one item of your 6 and you get 3 packs. So you can really stretch your dollar. I'll do some better rearranging of my freezer once we get... Somebody left the door open on the car. Go close the car door, please. Thank you. We've been trying to decide. At first I thought we'll do a meat freezer and a vegetable freezer since we have 2 deep freeze now. And then we were talking about it. If anything ever happened to one of them, you'd either lose all your vegetables or all your meat. So maybe we'll do half in each one. So that's just something we've been talking through and figuring out exactly how we're going to organize these things. It's time to make that decision though, because our beef is about ready. I do have a link for ButcherBox, and if you use the link, I get credit for sending you there. So if it's something you've been thinking about, you know, I'd appreciate it if you use my link when you go to look at it. No pressure, but we do really like ButcherBox, and thank you to those who have used our link when you've gone and checked them out and purchased from them. Got our greenhouse cover on. Doesn't she look nice? I'm headed out to do chicken chores, get them fed, gather eggs. Huddy has a baseball game tonight, so I don't know. I'm afraid if I start staining, I'm just gonna have time to get started and then have to put it all up. So I think I'll wait and do that in the morning, but I'll still put a clip of it in this video so that you can see what that stain color looks like and how things are going with the farm stand. Gotta watch for the wasp when I open up the shed. It's that time. The warm weather, it just makes us all want to be outside. Those fellas included. I'm coming, I'm coming. I hear goose. It's the next day, and we're gonna get this farm stand stained. I got some gloves. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on so I don't get it all over my hands, because that's what I do most of the time. We are using the Cabot semi-transparent stain and sealer in Cordovan leather, and I have some old pieces of an old t-shirt, and I have some sponge or foam brushes. I like to use both of them, so I'm just going to see what seems to be doing better on this. There's my helper. The farm stand is stained. There's some spots right around the top that I've got to get something I can stand on to be able to reach them. So I'll finish that up this afternoon. Audrey's finishing up the signs that we're going to hang on it. It's coming together, y'all.
Yeah, let's stack it on this corner too.
Just 1.5 pound box.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take some of that in there? We just got back from picking up our side of beef. Justin's brother finished out these that we purchased, and he took them to Southern Integrity out in West Point to be processed. It's the first time we've gotten meat from there. Some of y'all have actually told me that you go there and purchase meat from them. So far, I'm really pleased with what I have seen. And while we were there, we went ahead and put a deposit down on pork directly through them. So it should be ready in about a month. So then we'll have a full freezer of beef and a full freezer of pork. And then we have our chicken. And we'll be set for a good little while. The kids went to an Easter egg hunt with their aunt. They'll be back in just a little while. I think Justin and I are going to spend some time out in the garden. And we had our little day date going and picking up the beef and getting us some gas station chicken fingers. And now I think we're going to spend some time in the garden, just the two of us, for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and close this video out here. Thank you for spending a couple days with me. The farm stand, let me give you a quick little update on that. It's pretty much stained. I've got to go back out there and get some spots around the top that I was having trouble reaching. I was going to let the rest of it dry and then take something out there to stand on and get around the top. And Audrey's going to finish up the signs that we're putting on it. She'll finish that up today. I'll be able to put those on there and it'll be ready to go. I'm going to go spend some time in the garden with my husband. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.